Platform games on the Commodore 64 were 10 a penny in the early 1980s, but Henry's House manages to stand out with its offbeat charm and imaginative design. Created by Chris Murray and published by English Software, this quirky 1984 game had me hooked with its eccentric challenges and playful sense of humour, making it one of those titles that just keeps you coming back for more. Oh, but did I also mention, it's hard as nails. Little Henry knew he shouldn't have been in his father's laboratory. His father, the king, had been tinkering with something new, and Henry could never resist the challenge. He only took a tiny sip, and now he shrunk to a mere 6 inches tall. To make matters worse, he's stuck in the clothes cupboard. Now he has to find the key, escape, and somehow return to his normal size before his little adventure becomes a permanent one. It's your job to guide Henry through his family's extravagant royal residence. Room 1 kicks off in the clothes cupboard, where your first task is to collect an assortment of items: gloves, hats, bow ties and money bags. But of course, it's not as simple as just picking them up. To progress to the next room, you must find the key, which only appears after you've grabbed a specific object hidden somewhere in the cluttered mess. It looks easy, doesn't it? But it's not. The cupboard isn't just full of fashion accessories, it's a perilous obstacle course, complete with giant clown boots that move up and down in an attempt to squish you, and a string of spinning, multicoloured smiley faces that also seem determined to kill you off. Planning your route is key, as these items usually aren't just scattered about, they're positioned in tricky spots that force you to time your movements with precision. One wrong step and you could end up squashed under a rogue boot, or caught in the wild spin cycle of the smiling faces. Once you've collected all the required objects, you get to march Henry across a grand hallway to the next room. The game even lets you skip rooms you've already completed when starting a new game, saving you from having to replay the clothes cupboard over and over. Though, of course, you can always go back if you're missing being squished to death. After surviving the clothes cupboard, your journey takes you onto the bathroom, which is even weirder than it sounds. In this room, you'll find a sort of confused looking sponge. I don't know if he's smiling or just having a poo. There's a toothpaste tube that looks like it's just been squeezed to the point of no return, and a sink and tap so large and exaggerated they could probably flood an entire kingdom. Find the plug item, which removes the actual plug in the bath, then watch the water swirl away to reveal more items for you to collect, like rubber ducks and pairs of scissors. But just when you think things can't get any more absurd, a giant toothbrush appears, scrubbing what appears to be a circular set of teeth. It sure is random, alright. The kitchen next, and oh, it's just madness. A food mixer that could blend you into oblivion, a toaster that flings your breakfast into orbit, and a tin opener that seems to have a mind of its own. Surviving the kitchen is no easy feat, but if you manage to conquer it, you'll find yourself in Henry's lounge, a playroom, complete with teddy bears so huge it could be mistaken for a wild animal, his nursery, dining room, and finally, the dreaded dungeon. What really makes Henry's House so enjoyable is its clever level design and the variety of challenges that keeps things fresh. Each room is filled with quirky obstacles that require quick reflexes, a touch of luck, and some well-planned strategy. Whether you're dodging flying toast or trying to avoid giant bouncing boots in the clothes cupboard, the game keeps you entertained with its fun and rewarding experience. It strikes a nice balance between skill and patience, offering just the right amount of challenge without ever feeling too frustrating. The bizarre sound effects and the dizzying array of oddball challenges make sure Henry's House doesn't start to feel like a snooze fest after the first 5 minutes. You always felt like you wanted to complete a room just to see what would come next. And with the option to skip past rooms you've already completed, replaying the game is less like a tedious task and more like a challenging adventure through a royal madhouse. If you love platform games with a good dose of humorous things happening all around you, it's a sign of good creativity and just the right amount of absurdity. Henry's House is a game I'd definitely recommend for you to try at least once for those reasons. Its inventive level design, humorous premise and light-hearted puzzles make it a great choice for anyone seeking a bit of nostalgic fun. So get it fired up on your Commodore 64 and give it a whirl. Thanks for watching guys. What did you think of Henry's House for the Commodore 64? Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and let us know your memories of this game in the comment section. If you're enjoying the nostalgia, then do be sure to subscribe to the channel and continue with me on this epic adventure down memory lane. There are hundreds more Commodore classics on the various playlists, and if you're looking for a particular game and know either the year it was made, the genre of the game you're looking for, or in fact the publisher of that particular title, it should be a doddle to find. You never know, it might be in the very next video coming up. Hopefully. I'll see you there. Until then, bye for now.